Big Visions Entertainment.
Code in the way, dinamali. Popalama popalangat. Code in the way, dinamali. Watch it go the wangat. Code in the way, dinzakalambe na empaka anamandi chulanganga. Ukulonjeza di usiyatina la makolo wako kumachekalanga. Code in the way, dinamali. The way, dinamali. Code in the way, dinamali. The way, dinamali. Balbe wina kaza mena mandifika po. Diwe weka kaza mena mandiziwa po. Mandiziwa kama ndichita mandiziwa kama ndipita nkazwa mwambo kuli konsatika.
Ladies and gentlemen, our training star today is Provoice, who is famously right now known for his straight to the barber shop. Kuduli, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. I'm so glad you can make it. I'm so happy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're gonna supposed to give me a handshake. Most of the time, I don't understand why. But we would like to know who Provoice is, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would also want to know who you are, where you started from, background. Could have always been a Ujeni dance or reggae artist?
Basically it's been reggae and dancehall from the start.
From the start.
Because I stay in Area 49, Dubai. So we have like there've been a lot of artists coming from Area 49 Dubai. Vube, Chai Kun. Back then we had most guys and some other artists. So we made a group, Dede Central Grand. So it's always been reggae and dancehall, freestyles and everything, jiggering, road shows and everything. So from them time up until now, it always been reggae and dancehall. But I'm versatile. Man can sing and everything.
Man can sing and everything.
So
the only Caribbean word I know is peace feeding nation.
What?
I have used that word so much. Anyway, before we get into details of the group, and I'm pretty sure or 49 is the place for talent. What is your real name and how did you get the name Provoice?
My real names are Lame Fumbani Mweniwanda.
Mweniwanda.
Yes.
You're a Tumbuka, I'm guessing.
Yeah, from Ngonde, from Karonga.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, up north. Yeah, so the name Provoice, I remember, Suspense, right? The producer Suspense.
Yes.
Yeah, so he is the man who gave me the name Provoice.
Provoice.
But then he didn't know that he's giving me the name because it was in a joking way, like we were in the studio, people singing and freestyling and things. So I just came in, hit a couple notes, so he was like, "Oh, that's a prophetic voice." That's
Yeah.
He kind of ran away. It's
Prophilic voice.
Yeah, some prophetic voice, something like that. He was just like in a joking way, and then people like started mocking me, say, you have prophetic voice, you prophetic voice, and everything. So, and after time, then we realized, prophetic voice, it's kind of long. Then we started cutting it short, like pro, then they dashed then voice, then with time it grew, then Provoice. Yeah.
Do you guys sense this accent that I am, probably maybe I'm sensing it myself? There's a thing here, me say, what? Alright, I want to know one thing about you dancehall artists. Have you been to Jamaica before?
But me personally, I've never been to Jamaica.
You have never been to Jamaica?
I always dream and wish that I should visit that place, But then, dancehall and reggae is a culture.
It's a culture.
There's dance, there's the freestyles part. It's more of a way of living to our friends in Jamaica. So if you wanna like be or create some good music, like, and to be recognized that side as well. I was told by one of the guys who inspired me to do reggae and dance, John Saudi PD. Back then, Batman's family and everything. So he gave me a couple notes, like words, English and Padua. So I started learning about the English.
So it's like a class.
Yeah, more
of a class, and then you have to know this word says that.
Yeah, because one thing, you can't just wake up and start.
Oh my God, one thing, you just gotta, you need to teach me that.
Yeah.
I've told you the only word I know, sentence. Peace Feedy Nation.
Nah,
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people just know that's the word Priscilla knows.
you just can't go on like Peace Feedy Nation all the time.
Oh, but I feel like it works all the time.
Yeah, you need to balance up the words. You need to know that this word I'm talking means something.
Okay.
This word means something. So from them kind of time, I started studying the patois English words and them kind of thing. Then the accent just grew after watching interviews and performances and all that. So yeah, man can't speak patois now.
Oh, but man can't speak any Caribbean at all. Anyway.
Malbe wina kaza mena mandifika po Iwe weka kaza meno mandiziwa po Mandiziwa so mandichita mandiziwa Kwa mandipita nkazwa mambo kuli concert ikafika Zaino sakaika Iwe ndine moti mpaka tikafika Tima sanka iwe na mwali Let's settle down and beautiful Kodiniwe ina mwali Fupa lama fupa anga Kodiniwe ina mwali Wachikondi wanga Kodi ndiwe Nzakalambe na mpaka anamandi chulanganga Ukulonjeza di Usiyatina la makolo wako kumachebalanga Kodi ndiwe Dinamali Ndiwe Dinamali Kodi ndiwe Dinamali Ndiwe Dinamali Zaka zapita zambiri Tadu tanso zambiri Chikondi ndantu wawili Teka makutu zomvela mvela.
Moving on, so when did you discover music was your thing, more especially dancehall and reggae? Yeah. What year was that? And what was your first track?
First track. I've always been in a musical environment because my dad used to listen to a whole lot of Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and the likes of Lucky Dube, you know, Chaka Dimas and Price, so all them kind of reggae dancer artists who were big that time. My dad was vibing to those kind of songs, so I've grew listening to a whole lot of reggae and dancer. And then, but I remember it was in 2008. Then the time I met John Saudi PD, who told me, you know, man, you have voice, dance and reggae, good music. He gave me a couple songs and I started training, learning the patois, you know, from 2008, 9 and 10. I've always been listening to a whole lot of, consuming a whole lot of reggae and dance and learning about the culture, learning about the words, and up until in 2011. Okay. That's when I met Kumbo D. Back then, for Air Fortnite in Dubai, he had a studio, Breakout Records, and I recorded my first song, Bring It On over a reading from Jamaica. Okay. If you remember some Movado song, Final Destination and everything, so the rhythm was kind of nice, so I just jump on it, and people were like, "Oh man, you're from here, man." Yeah. And some people could listen to the song and say, "It is Maravian," you know. So the producer said, "Give me a whole lot of opportunity to start like recording more songs and more songs." And then I made Kaf B, you know, Kaf B, the producer, and then Big Vision Entertainment born, and we started working, and hits started coming up, and we made Pogo Pogo with Guamba. Yes,
that was your smash hit, the one that hit the market and made Provoice known by everybody.
Yes, so that's, and then the rest is history, and we're here, you know.
The rest is history. You are planning on your new debut album called Knock It 1966. Why, first of all, the year 1966?
Knock It 1966. 1966 is the birth year of my father, my late father.
Oh, so cute! So, amazing. May you rest in peace.
So the word knock it, it's, to me, I think after my dad passed, I went through some hard time, you know, getting to figure out myself and to position myself in life, because man left with a lot of responsibility and trying to like balance up and make something for myself, you know. So the word knock it is kind of that give me hope, like if every obstacle comes in my way, I cannot jump over it, I cannot go around it. The only option, I have to be hard and just knock it, you know. So in Knock It 1966 is just to honor my late dad, because every time I think of him, it gives me motivation. Say I have like 2 kid sisters, Jenny and Faith, and my mom. So I hope that I work hard
trying to make life better for them. So Noki 1966 is my debut album, my first album. It's a milestone in my musical career, so I wanted to honor my dad, and so that's the name, Noki 1966.
Oh, that's amazing.
Straight from the barber shop, man, looking good from the barber shop, yeah. Nika make and the good leader, touch the road, my baby kundi chokira ka. Straight from the barber shop, man, looking good from the barber shop, yeah. Nika shave and the good leader, flick up a malo, my member kundi amikira ka. You must say things that we post for magazine, or Angunga I go shoot a movie scene. Rocking designer, some you never seen. So when me roll out with in with me breeder, call the police, call it a straight murder. Tika me tambali, the kuriga say that. Wasi yama kape, masoba ango jida. Same time pretty girl Susie, she send me notes on Instagram, say she did me right now. Tell me say she want give me. I'm so tired that she never gave a man car. Straight from the barber shop, man, looking good from the barber shop, yeah. Nika make and the good leader, touch the road, my baby kundi chokira ka.
Alright, so let's discuss a little bit more about Noki 1996, so that people should at least get an idea of what we should look forward to, and also your fans, and what they should look forward to this album. How many tracks are in this album, and when is it coming out?
My dad passed on 30 August, you know, so I was planning to release the song on 30th August, and it's gonna be a Thursday or Friday, I think. So with the distribution company I'm working with, Zodiak worldwide, actually it's gonna be online by 30th. But then 30th here is Malawi now. So you can do a launch or you can do a release party on Thursday. People are mostly at work. And
Why not?
No, it's different vibes with the outside work, because here life is kind of slow. You've had people say, we're at work and everything, you know. So we're planning to do the release party on 1st September. It's gonna be a Saturday.
So the launch will actually happen on the 30th.
No.
But the release party.
On.
So those are two different things happening on two different separate days.
Yeah, so we will release the album online, like the distribution. It will be available for sale online, you know, for iTunes, Deezer for streaming. We're talking of Tidal and all digital stores. But then for physical copies, they're going to be available from the day of the release party.
The release
like
party.
on 1st September.
Okay, so how many songs are in this album?
Actually, we're planning a listening session. So this is what we want to do. For everybody who's going to get an invitation to the release party, we're going to give you a catalog of 20 songs. So as the song plays, we want you to tick only 15 songs, because it's a 15-track album.
The ones that you like personally.
Like from the album, from the playlist. So after we'll get all the questionnaires, or should I say, and we'll see which songs have more votes and which songs have least votes. So the least 5 songs we're going to be taken off, and we're going to remain with 15 songs that the people actually liked.
Alright, so we're looking forward to the album launch, your first ever album launch ever since you started your music career. But my last question will go to you personally. What do you think is the industry when it comes to dancehall and reggae in Malawi especially? What can you call it? How do you point out this is where the problem is? I feel like we're growing or we're not. What is your maybe comment regarding that?
I would say, you know, dancehall and reggae, it's more of it's a ghetto vibe, I would say, because you see a lot of reggae and dancehall artists, or even in Jamaica, they are not from the suburbs. They're not from the uptown. We're talking of downtown kids who they're singing, they're voicing out the circumstances and what they face in life in each and every day, the struggles and tribulations they made and everything. So it's the same vibe even here in Malawi. So you find that a very good reggae dancehall artist, very talented, but then he doesn't have resources to break out there, you know, to shoot good music videos, to produce good corridor audios, you know. So it's a struggle until maybe these record labels coming, they could actually go in the ghetto, get the ghetto, give these ghetto youth a platform, you know. and uplift them to at least some kind of level, then we could have people like competing.
Okay.
The reggae dance of fraternity can like come, they can be more vibrant because of years we've only had like Malinga, Senji.
Even Malinga said it's
even-
now time to teach young kids.
Yeah, even Blasto. It's just a few like reggae dancehall artists who have been there like doing it, because you find like Malinga and Senji, they have been signed to Real Friends Entertainment. Now we're talking of people who are actually investing money in Senji and Malinga, but it was a time that these guys have already started making bass and they have like an audience. So as I would say, it's just a time that people should start investing in these ghetto youths, because for example, we have like now I'd said about Dede Centocran, and now it changed to Njuchi music.
Okay.
And now we have like Njuchi Zidado. We're talking of Eddie, young Eddie, Chismo, and Veda Cortez. And now you see Eddie came out with just a verse, and then did Illuminati, and then he's on a big song with Toast. I have to commend Toast because he went in and gave that kid a platform.
Yeah, amazing.
And I've heard that they shot the video for Hakuna Matata, and it's a very good song. I love it, and that kid is very talented. And so the question is, how many reggae dancers and artists in Malawi, in the ghetto, who are talented as Eddie, that are stuck with no platform? So my plea would just be for these big rebels that are coming in to like at least go and search for talent and at least give them a platform. Like for the reggae dancehall industry, like the fraternity, we're having a movement. We started a movement, just me, Malinga and his Al-Qaeda universe. We're trying to like go around and do shows and like expose ourselves more. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. So we'll be making a whole lot of nice with events, in like locations, not necessarily the big cities and everything. We'll be going around like maybe Mitundu, Chinji and everything. So we try and just bring in life and vibe in the dancehall and reggae. So basically that's that. But hopefully we're getting there.
We are definitely getting there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for pulling through. I would really, really love to learn how to speak Caribbean right now. You need to give me a book. I need to go and start practicing. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our training star Provoice, and he has given us so much that we have learned from him. He's releasing actually a new album, his first debut album, coming in on the 30th of August. Keep a lookout for that one, because it's gonna be probably a game changer in the dancehall and reggae music industry. So till next time, goodbye guys.
Trending stars. Trending stars.